Guy! Don't worry, I'm not gonna hit you now. But I know what all of you are doing right now. You're all, yes, all of you, judging me based on what I just did and what you've just seen with your proper eyes. Well, shouldn't all of you be embarrassed by what you're doing right now? You're basically judging a book by its cover. And what have we been taught throughout all of these years? You shouldn't judge books by their covers. Nonetheless, you're doing it. So where am I going with this? We all know that thoughts and words combined can open severe wounds. Wounds can also be opened when someone is made to shut up, or simply put, silence. Now we must combat this, and therefore my way of combating this is by utilizing martial arts. Yeah, but don't worry, I'm not talking about learning how to kick other people's butts, which is also a possibility. If you want to learn how to do that, go ahead. But today I'm going to be talking about the core values of any martial art, which is I'm going to guide you through my speech. So martial art value number 1, integrity. This is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Audience, do you have strong moral principles? Say yes or say no. Don't lie to me. Yes? Okay, I hear a lot of yeses, and that's good, because bullies and people who mock others have neither. Therefore, we gotta learn how to combat this. Because let's take it into perspective. What is integrity? Integrity is learning. How do you combine different perspectives? How do you being capable of facing defeat? Now, bullies, they don't have integrity. They just go around. They're mindless, aimless zombies that just know how to pick on the ones physically weaker than them. We must teach them how to change their mental capacity, because if we do this, they're gonna evolve. See? Progress is already being found. We're changing their mental capacity from step number 1, integrity. Martial art, value number 2, discipline. Let's take the example of the military. We all know that the military is where people are strong, bulky, and they go to fight others, right? Well, not always. See, I've never been to the military, but I know that when soldiers are woken up in the morning, a minuscule candle is lit. And by the time that candle is extinguished, they must have already showered, brushed their teeth, and changed into their clothes. Quite disciplined, eh? I mean, I don't even have that discipline. But that is the point. You gotta become disciplined, because bullies, they're not disciplined. They just know how to walk around, bully others, and mock others. And that is a behavior that we must correct. Therefore, apart from this, we must also take into consideration how can they implement discipline into their daily lives. For example, I would like to use this methodology. Basically, we learn how to focus. We transport our fears. Instead of mocking others and making ourselves look powerful, we're gonna transfer our fears from our insides into a box. Afterwards, we're gonna lock it. And what are we gonna do now? We're gonna destroy it. Well, my box here wasn't destroyed, but you get the point. And now, martial art, value number 3, perseverance. Our society is simply not the perfect society. There's no utopia. There's a lot of discrimination. There's a lot of bullying. There's a lot of mocking others. This must be solved. And how are we going to solve this? By being stubborn. I'm incredibly stubborn. I'm like a goat. And we're going to learn how to be goats. Being goats is cool. So we need to learn how to be stubborn and persevere to change the society where strong minorities are oppressing weak minorities, where bullying is a thing, where we're constantly getting suppressed. Because another point that we must think about is oppression in the workplace. When kids are getting bullied in school, what they do is they transport all of this getting bullied, all of these sentiments, all of these feelings into the workplace. 31%. That is a total number of all Americans who report being bullied as adults. This issue is like a parasite. If it's not solved now, when will it ever be solved? No, I didn't finish with my speech. So we must learn how to combat this. So, integrity, discipline, perseverance. I philosophize quite a lot, but how can we implement these values and make sure kids in schools understand and implement them in their lives? As Sherlock Holmes likes to say, it's elementary. Now, my answer to this question is the educational system. We must implement these values in our educational system, set aside an hour a week or a half hour a month, vice versa, and learn from how ancient martial artists implemented these values. Mathematics, physics, chemistry, history, art, language, and literature. These are all great subjects, but we must learn how to use another subject in our educational system in order to learn how to become better people and respect those around us.